You just psyched yourself out. That's all. You gotta go fight. My coach yelled at me. He thinks he's doing what's best for me. That guy thinks he's got you beat. You gotta go prove him wrong. That's not a man, I yelled back at him. This was more than man versus man. This is fate and who sealed it. Seated in the locker room, I started stripping off my gloves. Don't you dare take those damn gloves off! Months of training, all this work, for what? Huh? I sat silent. You know what? Maybe you're right. This guy, huh? My coach left in disappointment. I found silence to reflect. As an outsider looking in, I am scared to fight this guy because he is tough. From an insider looking out, this is not merely of man. No one else seems to see it but me. My opponent is a demon, indescribable in its terror. I think maybe I am insane. Maybe all the fights are catching up to me. The silence I sat in dispersed as 5 men came in, dragging my coach by his collar. I got up to confront the gang. Hey, what's this then?
Your coach here says you're not gonna fight.
One of the wise guys asked. I'm not gonna, I said back.
If you don't get your knuckles out there and fight, we're not gonna bust your legs. We're gonna bust your coaches up too.
I looked at my coach. His eyes were pleading for me to fight. I wish him no harm. Out of my locker room, I was escorted by the men, my coach. Then some media coming for the fight soon caught up. They marched me to a doom they could not see yet. The crowd roared as I made my way to the ring. My opponent had been awaiting me for some time now. The match began like any other, the ring of the bell, but all I saw in my opponent was the devil. In one strike, the devil fell, gripping his chest as dark blood flooded his nose and mouth. As he convulsed on the ring floor, officials pulled me away as medics gathered around him. My soul's fate was sealed and his corpse is going limp. Panic ensued, and I was guided out by my coach and some other tortured faces. My coach patted my back. My God, and you were worried he'd beat you? I felt numb at that moment. To my coach's concerned posterior, I said, I was worried I'd beat him.